Okay, Mr. Apollo, this is what I'm talking about, man, with um, standard accounts and micro accounts. If you can check on your account right now, it's at minus 31.30 something. In fact, the money is busy floating there, so I cannot give the precise price that is happening there. So, my point is, at first, I have taken buy trades at 0.30, so I was expecting to make profit from the beginning of the whole movement of the market, but unfortunately I did not make profit, and then therefore the market went against me until it activated the trades that you see that are at 0.40. These six trades are meant to protect the losing trades, which I have taken first at 0.30 lot size. So unfortunately that kept on continuing, then the market reversed back. Then when it reverses back to a buy, then therefore that is when I started making profit from this 0.30 trades and this 0.50 trades. So what is happening here is, in this situation, I'm not fighting to make profit. I am fighting to exit the market not on a loss. You understand? Because if I exit the market on a loss, it means that I was supposed to start to cut this 0.30 that you see that is having profit right now, because it started having negatives. So it means I was supposed to cut those negatives, and then if I could have done that, it means that the balance was going to be affected negatively. It was going to go down. But unfortunately, the strategy that I use, it does not allow me to cut the losses. It allows me to convert the losses. So I tried to convert the loss using the 0.40, then the market reversed back, then therefore I failed to convert using 0.14, then therefore I'm now converting using 0.50, and it's now leading towards the conversion point, because if it reaches conversion point, which is called a zone recovery level, it is going to this buy which has 0.50 and this buy which has 0.30. They are, I mean, 0.30 lot size and 0.50 lot size, they are going to have more profit than these 0.40s that you see here that are accumulating negatives. So by this process, I end up having small profit instead of accepting the total loss. Whereas other traders, when they trade, they just cut their loss, and then therefore the balance gets affected. So for me to survive, I must make sure that I have a free margin. If you can check, my equity is almost equal to my free margin. This means that I can still fight. I can still fight if this 0.50 is not going to reach the conversion point or the zone recovery level where it's going to give me profit. I can still fight than me accepting the minus 34 that you see on the red screen, because as time goes on, when you come back, you'll find that that screen is now blue. It's now accumulating profit, whereas I'm busy protecting a losing trade that was wrong predicted. But I'm protecting it using a very reliable strategy and method of stopping the loss, which is a zone recovery, where I convert all these things to become profit. Understand? And which is one of the methods that many people are not aware of. Only banks use this method because they've got a lot of money. They use a lot of money that people invest and people are having in their accounts in order for them to make lot of money again on top of that money, and then they still give their clients the promised interest rate. So only a micro account will allow me to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 trades with a free margin of 1,549 and an equity of 1,590 something. But a standard account will never allow me to do this. The more I take more trades in standard account, this free margin that you see after equity, it will be decreased like nobody's business. It will be decreased down, down, down to an extent that when I want to protect myself, I cannot protect myself. When I take extra trades, I will receive a message to say you don't have enough money, or I will receive a message to say, no. In fact, the only message that is there is only the one that will tell me that I don't have enough money. Yeah, that is the only message that comes, and that message, it simply means that you just have to leave the market to do whatever it want to do with you. If it want to chow the whole money, it has to chow without you fighting, because you will end up having the free margin being negative, which is exactly what the whole point which is exactly the whole point of a broker, because they want you not to have extra money to fight if you are using this strategy, because this strategy does not allow you to exit the market with a loss on your balance. It can only allow you to lose trades. Like for example, as you can see, I am losing these trades at 0.40, but unfortunately the 0.30 and 0.50 is going to protect. If this 0.50 and 0.30 are going to fail, there is a pending order of 0.60 sell, which is going to be the one that is going to convert. What you must know is that directly or indirectly, the market will move. And if it will move in one direction, it is going to do what I want. You understand? So be advised that standard accounts need a lot of money. Millionaires are the ones that are using standard accounts. People who are having 100,000 rand at as something that they can just risk at any time. Those are the people who are eligible of using standard accounts. But if you don't have enough money, don't go for standard. Go for micro, then raise a lot of money from micro. Then therefore, when you see that now you have a lot of money that you have accumulated from micro account, then you can now go to dollar accounts, standard accounts. Then you will start to make even more money, because standard accounts accumulate more money than micro accounts. So, but there are risks. So in order for you to avoid risk, you must have a lot of money, and you must have a reliable strategy like the one that I'm using. Yeah, that's all I wanted to explain to you, Mr. Apollo.